I was in a little nasty mood. Your smile and your words have just
Well,
brought
that
me
makes
back.
the two of us. I've been in a nasty mood also, all like them.
Let's change it. Let's change it for us now.
Thank you so much, Amit, for speaking to Good Times. I can say the lockdown has been most productive for you because on every platform there is something by you. If not a film, there is a web series. So, did you even anticipate this?
I won't even hide my excitement and my happiness because I will get caught. I can just say there have been a lot of weight on me in terms of my work and about things going on with my career, and I just feel like, इसको हिंदी में एक लाइन है, विधि का विधान बोलते हैं. When the universe decides to kind of support you, it supports you. So I'm happy. I'm just happy things are coming out. Breathe is coming out, and I'm happy. I'm happy.
And we are happy to speak to you also. So now Breathe. This is the season 2. You were in season 1, but now we will see a different side of Kabir. There would be his story. So tell us a bit about that and what had made you say yes when you were signed on for the first season as well.
I mean, I'm a part of Breathe now. Till the time Breathe is there, I listen until the writers and Amazon get pissed of me and they bump me off. But I don't give them any reason. I still remember Vikram Malhotra, Vikram sir, I call him Vikram sir, of Abundancia, who's the creator, producer of Breathe, calling me about 2016. No work, no films, nothing. And he just called me, he said, Kaisa hai? Office aaja. And he just gave me this role. I said, okay, great. So from giving such a beautiful role to me on a platter, of course, I worked hard, and by the love of audiences and people, season 1 was very, very successful. But the journey of the 2 is like season 2, new season. I think we've all upped the game. And when I say that, so you see the visuals, you see the great marketing that Amazon marketing team is doing, visuals, but this all stems from great writing. So if you ask me, the biggest, like the jump or the change from season 1 to season 2 is the effort of the writing team, which has some really very powerful names: Vivani Iyer, Vikram Tulli, Arshad, Mayank, who's a director, creator, and writer. And I think it's their vision, their hard work, they're pushing on these characters and this new story that that has helped us to create this world. And for me as an actor, I just love the way this Kabir in this dimension. And we worked very hard, especially Mayank and me. We worked very, very closely. Like we almost. I remember an example in Nainital. We were shooting on the road, and I'm very communicative. I have a very, very beautiful relationship with my fans. It's almost like they reprimand me sometimes. I'll correct them sometimes. It's very, very equal. And actually, I don't even like calling them fans. And I remember somebody messaging me, Amit, I didn't think that you are a rude guy. Then I had to message and hey, I will never be rude to my directors. This is how we talk. So me and Mayank are like very, 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 very like sometimes it's heaty and sometimes we just look at each other and we communicate. And we've tried in the context to the story to create, to bring Kabir back, and I just hope when people see it, they find the story and Kabir fascinating.
So did you resonate with Kabir? And how do you say yes to your characters? I mean, how do you choose your characters as an actor? I mean, what's your mindset?
Pooja, I think Kabir chose me. I also think that, of course, I work hard and even to the physicality and getting that and all that. I don't like talking too much of my process because I think it's boring and the audience doesn't care. And I think your work should be, your life should be seen in what you do than just like boring people. But I definitely want to tell you that it is sometimes it's very difficult to be Kabir because he's so perplexed and like twisted. But sometimes it's very easy to be Kabir because I think I'm very, very close to Kabir fundamentally. Like the way he's a protector, he's a guy who fights his own battle. And that is courage, that is strength. And he's a man who fights for the world, for children, for families, and he understands. And being so being without a daughter and a wife now, he still has so much empathy and concern for other people is what I just love about this man. So
one of your fans has asked me to ask you, since you have worked with Mr. Bachchan Senior and you have Bachchan Junior here, एक similarity और एक dissimilarity दोनों के बीच में आपने क्या observe किया on the set?
I think I will not talk about their similarity or their dissimilarity. I will talk about the change in me.
Sure.
So when you're shooting with Mr. Bachchan and he was Sarkar and I was Chiku, and Chiku was very animated and very so action और cut के बीच में तो मैं चढ़ जाता था सरकार के ऊपर और जैसे ही cut होता था I used to realize अमिताभ बच्चन घर सामने बैठा हुआ है. So it used to literally like I used to creep back, like one step at a time. Calm down. Come back to reality. You're standing in front of Amitabh Bachchan. With Abhishek, it doesn't happen like that. Of course, he's my senior. He doesn't make you feel like that. And he's just too cool. So with Abhishek, it's like, after cut, I can say, bro, I need coffee. And then he'll get you the best coffee.
Sure. And he's got this wacko sense of humor, which I feel that, can only have someone else who can match up with it. Otherwise, you're always at a loss of words about how to answer back to his repartees.
Absolutely. So when I have a better answer to that, I said, when you have someone of that caliber and humor, stop, chup chap suno, enjoy karo.
Yeah, I'll take that. And another thing about you, Amit, is your transformation. I mean, as I said, we met 7 years ago, and now, I mean, the way on your fitness and everything, you've just completely transformed yourself.
Thank you, Pooja. But life is not about fitness transformation. I'm grateful that you see that, but I would like to, I think when we transform from within,
yes,
is where that transformation I'm interested in. To be honest, I don't care much about fitness because as an actor, as an artist, there's more to our lives. And I think in India, we just pay too much attention to like how I'm looking and how, like I want to have friends and people who meet me and talk to me and don't say how good you're looking. Oh, tumhare baal bahut achhe lag rahe. Oh, tumne bade. Like, can we cut this crap out of life and just like listen to each other and be warm with each other and like see the growth in each other and the energy and all that. But I'm in a happy space. Much more balanced than 7 years you had met me. And I contribute that to a lot of people, a lot of books and life.
It's really interesting because you're being so honest about it. We all go through our own struggles, and everyone now at the moment is struggling also. There has been, as you said, there wasn't work for some time. Then you got this. What brought that change? What was it like? I'm sure there are many people who want to hear that from you. Somebody who's been in that, moment, has struggled, has fought his own insecurities. And now when things are okay, I mean, they're back on track.
So I think, I have two aspects on this, Pooja. One is that everything is not okay. Okay, but I'm not saying this sadly.
No. It's always, we all work in progress, yeah.
Exactly. So everything is not okay. I think, but when you realize everything is a phase, everything is a phase. Everything is not okay. But then, as Oprah says, and I love Oprah, and
you watch Super Sundays with Oprah, do you?
No. I saw only one episode of Oprah 15 years back, and only one line has resonated with me and kept me. After that, I've never seen anything of her. I mean, of course, she's everywhere. But I was with my ex-girlfriend, and we were watching this show, and I was like cribbing, like, what the hell are we doing? And then there was a line. She said, everything will be okay. Strangely, Pooja, is the first time I'm telling someone, and I'm telling you, I don't know. I knew that your my interview is going to be a little, Andy's sitting in front of me, and he's agreeing. I think that line just stuck with me. Everything will be okay. So on my down day, when I'm drowning or when I'm slipping, I just said that to myself, it'll be okay. And when I'm happy, when everything is great, I tell myself, this is a phase. So ज़्यादा खुशी में पागल मत हो जाओ, ज़्यादा दुख में परेशान मत.
That's what they say. Enjoy what is to enjoy and suffer what is to suffer. That's what life is.
And as an artist, I think it's so important. And I just think it's important to keep quiet. I think we talk too much.
Yeah.
And I just hope there's an ecosystem where we can at least let artists be quiet, preserve them. Even like journalists, like you, I can feel like, the way you are listening to me and the way you are giving me, the way you are asking me questions. That shows that what a beautiful human being you are. And I just feel that we need to create an ecosystem of understanding and these conversations to reach out to public so they understand, okay, we talk these things as well. There's more to us than, than airport looks and this and that. We do that, yes, but there's more to us, and which is the truth. And I just hope that ecosystem kind of widens and,
I guess because everybody, as you said, looks at the superficiality of it all, how you're looking.
No, I don't agree with you. No, Pooja. They don't look at superficial. Audience is the God.
No, I'm not talking about the audience. I'm just talking about people
we
in
show
general,
them
on social media. Yeah.
No, we show them. आप जो दिखाओगे वो दिखेगा. If I sit here like a pompous prick and like show you that I'm cool and nothing affects me, it'll come across. But if I stand here heart to heart, you know what? I don't care. You want to judge me? Don't judge me. You hate me. This is who I am and I'm very comfortable. At least somebody will get it. Okay, fine. This is how he is. So I think superficiality is not understood. What you show, the world is seeing. I just hope we learn as artists, as an industry, as people. We just learn to show other aspects also. I'm not criticizing what's already in place. Yeah. I never criticize anything. I just think that if we can widen, and then show the good, show struggles and show these beautiful stories that come out of movie business or Indian film industry, that is hope. And for me, I think, like you said earlier in your interview, if you ask me, I don't take anything seriously, but I want to be hope.
Absolutely.
I want to be a hope for a million people. And I want to be hope for myself.
Awesome. And are you seeing that change happening in terms of content now with the OTT platforms that have come? And also the industry is also being pushed to create content because, as you said, it's the audience that makes or breaks your content, and they are not silly. Give them good content irrespective of who's in it, they will watch.
Yeah, and I think I feel that, Pooja, that should be the leap we take as a country. And now we are talking like very narrow in terms of the film fraternity because that's what we represent. But I just think in every avenue, that's the leap we need to take.
Yeah.
And it's people. So viewers are people, making films are people. Everyone needs to introspect without the gali galoj and without criticizing each other, without undermining. Two wrongs don't make a right. And I just think I always say we need to create an ecosystem. How I can be a part of that, I always believe changing you is changing the world. So I keep rectifying myself, how I'm talking, what am I saying? Is it social correct? Is this politically incorrect? Is this just awareness? And we can't be careless. You can't say, I'm going to say what comes in my heart. No, you can't. Because everything you say is affecting someone, is becoming someone's voice. So I think all people of privilege, of social standing, of people who have platform, people who have an avenue, or people who are being heard, I think they have to be very, 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 very responsible.
Awesome, and rightly said. And now you have a film coming. Somebody's asked me, what was it like to work with the real human computer, Vidya? And what was that experience like? I won't ask you much about it because we'll talk about that later. But just your experience, because it's just been announced, the release.
Vidya Balan is one person I can talk about anytime.
So what was that like?
So it was a dream come true, though I'm really upset that I didn't get to play her lover. But we've sorted that out. Sid won't. Sid, just professional acting I'm talking about. Sid is like an elder brother to me. He's like a mentor to me. So he's going to whack me. I think she's the best actor in the country. Again, I'm not 1, 2, 3. She's like one of the best performers, best actors. And the reason I love her because she's such a beautiful human being. you know, and she treats everyone equally. For me, that is only one quality I'm looking for in everyone in India, because that is only one thing that has to change in India. कोई भगवान नहीं है और कोई नौकर नहीं है.
I agree.
We all are same. And that's what I love about Vidya. And Shakuntala Devi is a very special film. I am a teeny meeny part of this. You know, I'm a very beautiful part of this beautiful film. And I'm sure we'll talk about it someday soon.
Absolutely. And अगर आप एक्टर नहीं होते तो आप क्या होते? क्या हमेशा एक्टिंग पे ही फोकस था कि कम वक्त में यही करूं?
No. Acting came to me very late. You know, and और क्या होता? I think bike mechanic होता या bike racer होता.
वो आपकी photographs देखी हमने बाइक के साथ.
Yeah,
maybe you should do a Mission Impossible or a Fast and Furious. Huh?
I can do a better one than that. Trust me.
Okay, are they listening? Paramount Films, are you listening?
I can give a better shot than that. And I'm being humble.
And since Breathe is all about mind games also, is there any इंसान जिसके आप mind में घुसना चाहते हो and you know play a mind
नहीं,
game?
कुछ लोग हैं जिनके दिल में घुसना चाहता हूँ, mind में किसी के नहीं घुसना चाहता.
किसके दिल में घुसना चाहते हो? यार बता दो यार. Now you know,
I
piqued my
I
curiosity.
fight my own battles and my own wars.
Sure, sir. Lovely speaking to you, Amit. And
Thank you,
जाते
Pooja.
एक बता दो, which is since we've spoken about the change and you want to see, आप एक change क्या देखना चाहते हो? Or what do you think has changed in the 7 years since you've been part of the industry? You've also struggled.
But change in me, Pooja, or the change in the industry, or what?
Both changes.
मेरे में change यह है, I think मेरे में डर कम हो गया है. You know, पहले मैं बहुत घबराता था. अब मैं डरता नहीं हूँ, घबराता नहीं हूँ. उसका श्रेय, I think उसका confidence जो है, that comes from fans. And I don't like calling fans because that's like,
Okay,
I hate in India we should have to stop. You know how actors call, ये मेरी tribe है, ये मेरी army है, अरे Indian army की army है. I think that's another, okay, so that has to change. You know how we call our fans with our surname? I think that's the biggest way to ridicule fans and viewers. They are viewers. They are your viewers. They are your audience. They are your shoppers. Okay? In which, when they love you so much, 10-20% of them become your fan. They're not your tribe. What bullshit is this?
Bad one, my bad.
You know, they're not your army. I will never call
I used to hate the word groupies. I used to hate it.
No, like people call like your surnames with their surnames. I think it's bullshit. It should stop in India again.
Like Sadhians and you know.
India में ज़िम्मेदारी का वक्त खत्म हो चुका है, मैम. अंग्रेज जा चुके हैं. Everybody is equal.
Yes.
I think give love, be fans. But I just think that. But again, so that's one change I feel, and it's also very like media-driven. Media uses these words, and I don't know who does this. I will never do that. So that's one thing I would like to change. And another thing I like to change, I think, is it's just I think when we shoot, I just wish that there was more discipline. I just think we still lack in a lot of discipline.
Yes. And anyways, are you like actors love their movies being released in theaters, but I don't know theaters kab chayenge. Are you okay with movies being streamed on digital? And I mean, the viewership would be a lot more, and you're not bogged down by the box office.
So you kind of reason and argue and debate when there's an option. Right now, there's no option. But it's all opportunity. Every calamity, every problem, every hurdle is an opportunity for something. Life is a great equalizer. It balances. Right now, there's abundance of OTT. I'm happy. I'm not complaining. A lot of my work is coming out. But this will change. Like I said, life is a phase. Movie, things will get better. Cinema halls will open. I'll be one of the first people, to rush and go watch a film. So it's all balanced. Nobody's threatened. It's a huge world. Many more opportunities will come and we will live on.
And how has the lockdown personally been for you? I mean, this is my last question. How has it been for you?
I think very, very privileged. Can't complain. I mean, there were days of dip. And I think I've come out understanding and realizing there's more to life than films. I think sometimes when you struggle so much, it just becomes like a loop and you don't come out of it. Film, next film, what will happen? I think these 3 months have just showed me like calm down, live life, and find life in life, not in films.
Well said, Amit. Thank you so much. All the
Thank you.
very best.
Thank you, Pooja.
And may the force be with you. And hope
God
to see
bless
you
you.
in a Mission Impossible. Thank you so much.
Never
Thanks
know.
so much.
God bless you. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. You too.
Thank you, Pooja.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.